Today I'm going to take you through making my daughter's special 8-year-old birthday dress. She turns 8 in April. Before I take you through this video, I just want to say that this is a really special pattern because it is a pattern that my mom, this exact pattern, is the one she used for my older sister when my older sister was 2. So she made it, she actually kind of manipulated the pattern pieces for a size 2, and I manipulated it up for a size 7, 8. It's called a Little Darlings pattern, designs from Enchanted Forest. You can find these on Etsy. My mom was really lucky in the sense that she found some moire fabric, and it's with like a marbled texture or look within the fabric, and it's pretty hard to find. I just can't seem to find it. So let's get to the making process of this dress. I have slowly been gathering supplies for my daughter's dress that she's been asking me for. And so right now I'm just going to go through all the supplies and see if I can start messing with the pattern a little bit to make sure it's going to fit her and see if I can get it cut out. This pink polyester. And honestly, my daughter chose this color, and it's kind of funny because it matches the pink pillows in this room. And I've not made the bed in this room. This is a guest bed, but it also acts as my cutting area. So I also have this really pretty lace. I decided I'm going to hand baste the overlay lace on top of this pink fabric. I did it with the machine with a different portion of the dress, but it kept puckering, and hand basting is so easy because you can do really long stitches and then they're really easy to remove. And I'm going to do it in a red thread. That way I can really see it when it's time to remove. And I got the longest piece of thread ever because then I don't have to rethread it for a while. So I'm going to do that now. I just did a lace overlay for the front bodice. So how cute is that? It's going to be so pretty. Okay, I am so happy with how this is coming together. We have the front and the back bodice together just by the shoulder seams for my daughter's dress. And this is the back. So it's this ruffly ruffle on top of the bag. It's so dense. It's so dense. I'm just pinning it now. So this is halfway I've gathered it. And then this is the other half that I have not gathered. And look at how pretty this lace is. And then it's another layer of lace right here. I actually wish I would have gotten something else to match this a little bit better. I just didn't realize they were gonna be layered. But so after I gathered this, then I will pin it to the second part. It goes from the back all the way up the shoulder and then down to the front V. So see how this ruffle goes down to the V-neck. The V-neck above the chest is just the lace overlay. So it's really pretty. So I have been making progress on my daughter's dress. Here is the bodice. I actually had to redo one of the sleeves because under this poof is a sleeve stay. It's just another piece of fabric to help poof it up. And I messed up. I put it on top on one of the sleeves. So I love this lace. We did like a little, I just left the edge raw of that lace. I purposely cut it out so that the sleeve would just have a scallop end. This ruffle, and it was so thick. gathering it was so dense. I thought that maybe I wouldn't use all of it, but I just decided to do it. Just use all of what was asked of me. And it's really come out just really, really lovely. Right here I have the button loops put in, but what I've discovered is that the button loops are so tiny, and the pattern did call for 1/4 of an inch for the buttons, and for whatever reason I bought 3/4. So I need to get new buttons, which is just really not what I'm excited about, because I've yet to find a fabric store, a notion store, anything remotely that's helpful around here. So I'll probably talk about that later in a different video. But what I really wanted to show right now is that the progress I've made, but then also the bottom ruffle. So just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna take me so long to gather it, to assemble it all together. So I've just been trying to keep it all together. This layer of lace is pinned on and ready for me to sew. After I sew that on, then I'm gonna do my gathering stitches. And then I actually have to cut out the skirt. I had to order more fabric for the skirt. So I'm kind of going out of order here, but I'm gonna sew on this, this lace and then do the gathering stitches. And we'll see, because I have soup on the stove cooking, so I don't really have a lot of time for that right now, but we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, joke's on me because I had to go tend to the soup and my children, but I did eventually get that lace sewed on. I just didn't film it, and I did cut out the skirt. So now I'm gonna be working on the gathering. So much of what I do when I sew is a lot of gathering. It's worth it though, because then it always comes out so fun, so girly, so frilly, so classically childish, or not, it doesn't even have to be childish, but just like exactly what we're going for this very, very girly girl's dress. So it's worth it, but it's gonna take me forever. And please bless the sewing gods that I don't break my gathering threads, because you know, when that happens, you just lose all of your hard work. Okay, so far, and it's been about 4 minutes, this is all I've got. It's gonna take so long. Okay, I have put my girls to bed. They've been bathed. The floor has been mopped. Dinner was cooked. It was cleaned up. And I finally got all of this ruffled and pinned. It is massive. And now I'm going to baste stitch it. That way I can just see, make sure it kind of looks even, that the ruffle looks like it's well situated around the skirt, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, let's do it. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Let's see how this ruffle, it's just basted on. Okay, such a big skirt. Can you believe all this is gonna be on my little 7-year-old's waist? The tiniest waist in all the world. We can't even see it because there's so much fabric. Okay, gotta sew in a little bit closer there. I'm going to do the rest with the serger. So I'm actually okay with these little gaps here. I'm just gonna make sure that I go in a little deeper on the seam allowance right there. Okay, so last night I was able to finish all the gathering around the skirt hem and attach it to the waist. So I wanted to show you, it's not perfect and it needs to be pressed, and I need to go over it in the serger. It's just basted together, And then the back also is still like the lining. I need to sew the lining and still need to figure out the buttons. Gotta remove the basting stitch. And then here is our bottom ruffle. I'm really happy with it. I kind of wish I would have gotten a different lace for the very, very bottom. The next steps are to sew a cummerbund and a bow, and I still need to order buttons. So, okay, it's the end of a very long day, and now I am finally gonna start working on this cummerbund. It's one of the last pieces of this dress. I've ordered buttons. I ordered 2 different kinds. So when they get here, we will decide which ones we should put on the dress. The cummerbund is gonna be so cute. It's just a folded rectangle piece that we then turn right side out, press it, make little pleats, and then kind of scrunch it together, put it on the back with a bow. So cute. Let's do it. So this is it. It's just a pleat with bunched ends. And then we put that around the waist. With the magic of television, now I'm going to just show you a few special details of this dress. The first thing I want to talk about is the little cummerbund. In the back of the dress is a really big bow, which was really special to make, and it is attached to this cummerbund belt, which then I sewed a little rose and lace floral on. I made these fabric roses, and then when I was visiting home, I found a little bag of cute little fabric, uh, like roses and flowers like this, that I was able to take from my mom, and I had some extra lace. We found these small buttons on Mood, and we use, I'm saying we because I'm including my 8-year-old daughter. And then I use this elastic loop tape for the buttons. So it's really beautiful in the back. It's very pretty. So at the bottom here, we have some homemade roses as well. I made this rose. There's 3 of these roses at the bottom of this ruffle. It was so fun to make, so fun to see my daughter so happy. When she wears it, she looks in front of the mirror, holds out the skirt, and she just looks in front of the mirror and smiles at herself, and she does this. And I just think, shouldn't we make our 8-year-old selves happy? Like, let's do whatever we can do to make our 8-year-old selves happy. So, our 8-year-old selves and our 80-year-old selves, right? She waited a really long time. So I was very happy to finally make this for her. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and thanks for following along. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Bye.